Welcome to another day of Ether Raids. We are taking on a pretty straightforward team here in this one, and yeah, it should be a simple match. We're gonna do, the Omni Tank thing with Ather here and get through it. Yeah, I have waited, or I didn't actually intentionally wait. I kind of just didn't wake up in time, so it's about two hours or so after reset. Yeah, this is the match that we ran into. I think when you match a bit later, you get sometimes easier opponents. I don't know, maybe when you don't play exactly at reset. I've found that some of the matches are a little bit less challenging. I don't know if everyone else has experienced that as well. But we're going to go into this one nonetheless and take care of business here. So I've finished summoning. I now have Black Knight. I am not quite ready to put him on a team and get him going just yet. I'm a bit behind when it comes to, what exactly to do with him. I haven't quite figured it out just yet. I know he's going to be on a team in some capacity. I don't think I'm going to put him on defense. I think offense is where I'm going to stick him around for now, unless I come up with some type of plan for Chaos Season. That might be interesting, but for now, I think I'm going to use him on offense just for a little bit. I need to do my arena run. That reminds me. I was waiting until I got BK before doing my arena run because I didn't really have a clear solution to dealing with his menace. But yeah, those things are going to be dealt with. I also kind of wasted some orbs on a banner that I wasn't like. I think I would have felt. I'd have felt bad missing out on it. It was the attuned and rearmed banner, the one that had Erica, Sita, Alencia, Alchrist, the one that had all of those rearmed units and attuned heroes on there. I got nothing on that banner, man. I think I got one hero to the spark, and that was Alencia, and it was a painful session because I could have used those orbs and pulled on the new banner, but I think I really would have felt bad skipping on that banner. So decisions were made, and it turned out to be a bad gamble. But at least we got another Erica. That's who I sparked because I think the fodder will do the most there. I'll get the most out of the Echo skill fodder. Now we just gotta run around and get the pots. Not Echo, the
is it time?
No counter disrupts fodder. I think on Erica is probably the best thing to pick up from that banner. I've been looking at some results or matchup showcases with Green Mage Tharja, attuned Tharja. Looks really promising, very promising. Does a lot of what I expected her to be able to do. Probably will die to a bunch of red units because I think that's where most of the impact against her will come from with what's the word? Weapon triangle disadvantage. I think that's where her losses will come from. But that aside, she performed very, very well. I just don't know if I'm going to rush into some... Well, I don't have any orbs, so I don't really have a decision to make in that regards. Just got to wait. I think I have a bunch of story chapters still to play through on hard mode and on easy and normal and regular that I'm going to play through to get some additional orbs there, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. So that's going to be my plan. It's 22 days. I was like, wow, this is here for 22 days. That is a long time. So I think I'm probably going to get some orbs from the Tempest trial and then see what the seasonal units are as well. Who knows, I might end up skipping this rearmed and attuned banner altogether, depending on how good the seasonal units are. But it's still early days. 22. I didn't realize that banner is going to be live for so long. So I have no rush, really, to get into that just yet. I really wanted to test out Noir, but I didn't really Nori. Tharja's daughter. But I didn't really see, and also I didn't really see anyone, using her in any form of testing for me to really have an opinion either way. So yeah, that would really be my main pickup. If I had to spark or something, that's who I would get. But for now, I'm just holding out because I have no orbs. I have like 20 orbs, and see what comes from there. Yeah, I feel like it was overall a decent week. Really wish I had better luck on that one banner that I pulled on with the. I was hoping to get at least one copy of Sita, one more copy of Erica, and then maybe a copy of Ivy along the way, but I don't know. It just wasn't great. I had better luck on the legendary banner, where I got a couple. I got Freyr and Tree Man and one other, and then Sparked Black Knight. So went south, but it's okay. Sometimes the gamble doesn't pay off, but we keep gambling. We take care of yellow Byleth here, purple Byleth here. And we close this one out. We got another match to play. Hopefully it's going to be another easy one as well. I'm a bit exhausted. Okay, we got another easy match here. Blue Bell. Very fortunate for me. We're going to go with the Dudu team here. I didn't think I'll be using it this much this week, but we got a mountain tile here, a mountain terrain. And Dudu plus Camilla here really work well together on this particular map. I just gotta think it through, get up there and get out safely. I don't know, let's see if there's anything I've missed. I've watched Rocket Gal summon. Very, very good luck. Didn't really get what she wanted in terms of the bow, but got a bunch of Tharjas. Double Spark, so it's to be expected. She typically, I don't know how she has such phenomenal luck when it comes to summoning. She knows the sauce or how to push the buttons better than me or something. I don't know, but she gets way more 5 stars than your average summoner. If it's just a summoning game, she's very good at that. She has a ton of luck in that regards. And yeah, a lot of people didn't really pull on the banner from what I could tell. Not that many summoning sessions, which is to be expected. It wasn't the craziest banner, but it did give us some nukes in first in a very long time, some range nukes. And I'm looking forward to joining their ranks, unless I see some, really bad results from Nor versus BK. Maybe that will change my mind, but for now, that is my intention. And we'll see how it goes if it does, or whenever it does happen. I don't really have much else, man. Finished Insecure because I was getting a pop-up on Netflix that they were going to take it off Netflix on July the 2nd, and I'm like, man, is there even a point in owning these subscription services when the thing that you want to watch is never really on there anymore? Why bother paying for it if they're just going to remove the thing that you paid to watch? Don't like that. I don't like this whole subscription service direction that we're going in with everything, particularly the idea that if you buy a game, it's technically not even yours because it's on the cloud and you don't own a physical copy anymore. I'm not a big fan of that, but it's the direction that we're heading in. Physical copies are kind of going by the wayside. Even I heard this crazy thing that Spotify is running ads in the middle of your music. Like you have a premium subscription and you're still getting ads on Spotify with your music playlist, and I'm like, that's crazy. Music is the one thing that should not be interrupted, or one of the things that should not be interrupted when you're playing it with ads. Ads and music do not mix. You're trying to catch a vibe, and when that ad comes in for BetterHelp, it kills the mood right away, man. So I've never been a big fan of that. I've always been it's better to own the songs type of guy than to play them. But the playlists are usually so well curated that it's usually sometimes it works out better to just get it from there. And then sometimes you find a lot of cool new music that you probably wouldn't have listened to otherwise, because for me personally, once you get to 30, you're pretty much locked in musically. Songs from the new generation of artists just don't hit as those early 2000s 1999 bangers, man. They just don't hit the same in the 2020s. It's a nostalgia golden age type of feeling. where music is concerned.
We'll see it
A
through.
lot of the new stuff just does not hit the same. And unfortunately, I don't find a lot of new music to listen to these days. I hear a song and I'm just like, ugh, garbage. How do these kids listen to this? These kids don't know what they're missing. That's really how I be acting. When it's really not that bad, to be honest. Maybe our parents had the same perception of the music that we were listening to when we were teenagers in high school in the 2000s. But that's just how I'm feeling right now. I don't really vibe with most of the new stuff, and I'd be listening to mostly old, B2K, Soldier Boy, that type of stuff. Mostly that old stuff, and that's my vibe. So it's always good to hop on to YouTube Music, which is the app that I use for my listening pleasure. And just finding some new stuff. Glorilla has been one of those new artists that I've been listening to quite a bit lately. She got a vibe. I like her. That Glorilla girl. She's pretty good. But yeah, ads and music just do not mix. You don't want ads in your music. It really kills the vibe. It's like listening to radio without the news. That's kind of why you listen to the radio, for the news. And then sometimes the music. But then it's even worse because you don't get news with YouTube Premium or just regular YouTube. But yeah, I think I have an idea of what I want to do here. It's going to be a little bit of a concoction. We're going to get up here with the do and create a blockade here and tank one of the Triandras, and it's going to be really cool. You're going to see the thing that I got planned, but it's just, hoping that it works out. Because debuffs or anything kind of crazy will swing the whole thing against me.
Say the word.
But yeah, we're going to do this. I'm going to set it up, and we're going to pin the ranged Triandra so that she's the last unit. Anything else? Not much going on, man. Really not that much going on. I feel like we get new units in Fae, but they don't really aside from the emblem units, some of the new units that we get don't really push the meta in any way at all. Especially the armors. There's no challenge or anything for, it's just a stronger armor Black Knight. And I was already having problem killing the armors that were already in the game. So you just added another one on top of it. And it doesn't really push the meta. It's just another thing that I have to think about. Whereas they used to give us a range nuke or something to kind of counteract every now and then, these bulky threats that we would have had in the game, and they kind of moved away from that unit release model, and now it's just armor after armor after armor, which is harkening to when we had infantry ranged omni tank after infantry omni tank back in the day. But even back then we had ways to take them out, and we could come up with creative ideas. But now if you're not running Ather and the regular suspects, you really just aren't doing very much in terms of being able to compete. But that's just how I see things currently. I'm sure they'll give us a solution shortly, and we should be able to make it through the next couple of months until CYL, where I anticipate we'll get the next big power spike in the game. Maybe even before that, with the release of whoever the legendary unit or mythic unit is going to be at the end of this month or the next month. I don't know, but we'll see. The new OCs look like they're going to be really strong, and I don't think we're going to be ready for them. But this one's done. I'm just going to get the last pot. As you can see here, the trap or the pin worked perfectly, and the dude is saving the units that he needs to be saving. He's going to punch Triandra with some rocks or throw rocks at her. Don't throw rocks at girls. They don't like that. And yeah, we're going to get the pot and get out of here. This one has been pretty interesting, and for me, using this particular strategy took a little bit for me to think up. So it was fun for me, but still, straightforward. That brings us to the end. GG's, man. See you in the next one.